Hey guys, hope you guys are doing well. I just want to send you guys an update really quick, just kind of on April and what life has looked like for this month. So basically, as it started out, May 26th, we had all of the staff had to go back to the U.S. and just do some in-house things with Invest and attended a conference together, just kind of team building and kind of better equipping and things like that. And so I had the opportunity to get to stay in Kenya while they've been gone and just kind of run things and manage things on the Kenyan side and just kind of run the organization on this side of things. And so it's been really good. It's been really challenging and growing, and just a season of just God just teaching me that responsibility. It's just continuing to be that season ever since I moved over here. And so it's been, this month was no exception of getting to manage everything was really fun. I mean, between the chickens we have, the dog, the cat, between the housekeeper we have, and the security company we have, and our gardener we have, and just kind of pouring into them and spending time with them as well as managing them has been really good. And then also I've had the opportunity on April 19th. My sister was able to come to Kenya, and she was able to spend, I think it was 3 weeks with me. Just being in Kenya. And so I was so excited that God kind of, it was just God's timing, and God allowed her to come here and just be able to share in life with her, and just to show her, like, what does ministry look like over here, and kind of, I was able to take her around, show her around the house, take her around Nairobi, take her to one of the orphanages that we minister to and spend time with, take her to one of the villages that we work in and that I disciple men in, and so it was really good just to show her kind of where our realm of influence is in Kenya. And so it was really good, just brother and sister, just to hang out and have that time, but also to show her that, and just and God used that time just for her, just to be able to get away and to pull away from her life in the U.S. and just be able to get alone and just spend time with God. It was really good and really fruitful. And so I was excited that God kind of gave us that opportunity to spend that time together. And then on top of that, we are getting prepared. I have so many things to do, but we're getting prepared for our Journey internship we have every summer. They'll be coming on May 28th, and so it's kind of twofold. One, I have a lot of things to do as far as the house goes, and preparation for setting up all the rooms, making sure they have, making sure beds are made. I need to have furniture built and have buy all these different pieces that we need. Making sure everyone has things like bug nets, and the house is clean and organized, and setting up systems and all of that for them. During their 2 months here, it's kind of like what I'm getting to do on the one end of the spectrum, and on the other end of the spectrum, I'm excited because I get to prepare for every time that during the internship, every time we're in the village, I get the opportunity to shepherd and to steward and to lead them into the village, and just kind of share that time with them. And just kind of be that servant leader for them during that time. I'm really excited about, which I haven't had the opportunity to do yet, and so I'm excited. That I'm nervous, because I haven't led 30 college students before, but I'm excited that I get the opportunity to do it, and just being able to help foster that relationship. I'm going to help kind of create that bond between Choose to Invest and the interns, and between the Kenyan Rejoice Project and the people in the community. Just kind of help mesh that and help create those relationships. The things that I've been able to do over this past few years that I've been involved in Kenya, helping them do it in the summer. And so it's really good. I'm excited that I get to do it. I'm excited I get to lead. And so that's kind of a little bit of a nutshell as far as what we've been doing here. God has been teaching me. It never ceases to amaze me. I always want to fill you guys in on what God has been teaching me, because it blows my mind. Coming here, I had this expectation of what I expected, and what God is teaching me and I'm getting is completely different. And so I'm just humbled by that, and I'm humbled by God that He would do that. And it's been this great season, like you guys read, like some of you guys read in my blog post about who God asking me, who do you say I am? On top of that, God has also taken me through this other season of asking me, who do you say I am? So what attributes about me are you believing or not believing? But then on the other end of the spectrum, God is saying to me, how big do you think I really am? How powerful do you think I really am? How all-knowing do you think I really am? And He's been taking me through this season of of just like of just looking at God's creation, looking at this world I live in. You know, Kenya is a beautiful place, and it has its good places and its bad places, just like the U.S. But it's just helped remind me. Like I look up at the stars and I look up at the universe, and I think, you know, like he's just been showing me, like, I'm if I'm that big to you, then why do your problems seem so big to you, or why do your worries or your fears or your insecurities or things like that, why do they seem so big to you if you really do indeed believe that I am this big, you know, that I am the creator of all, you know? So it's been this really good, you know, kind of challenge of like, well, yeah, how big do I really believe you? I say you are, with my mouth I say you are, but how big do I really believe you are? And so it's been this great season of just learning, and God is just refining and teaching, you know, and I've had the opportunity to be able to let that learning and that understanding flow through me and spend time with the men, saying, you know, asking them the same thing, challenging them, these Kenyan guys, with the same thing. How big do you think God is? You know, and if he is, you know, do you think he'll provide a job for you? Do you think he'll provide rain for your gardens, you know, so that you'll have food for, you know, for next month? You know, do you believe that he's big enough to rescue your marriage, or to take care of your children, or to provide for what you need? I mean, there's so many things that it's been able to, like, I've been able to help, you know, to challenge them with, and to say, like, guys, let's go back into Scripture, and let's begin to switch our perspective and our thoughts on one, what we're believing, and what we're doing, and how big we think he really is. And so it's been such a great thing. And so that's kind of where God has been taking me through, you know, and he's allowed me to just develop some new relationships with new people, and it's been exciting, and he's been able to kind of allow me to kind of spread out my influence, and so I'm really, really excited about that. I apologize for coughing. I've been sick, but I think, kind of in a nutshell, that's what's been going on here in Kenya. It's what's been going on in my heart, and what's been going on around, you know, taking care of the property and the organization on this side of things, is kind of what life has been looking like. And so, you know, I have, you know, I want to shoot you guys some just prayer requests for you guys to be praying about, for me as this new season is coming into place with Journey coming into town. You know, just number one, I just would, my heart is that you guys would be praying, you guys would be praying with me for this Journey team. You know, I remember how influential Journey was in my life in 2010, and what God used, and the people God used, and what God did during that time. And so I'm excited and expectant to see God do something great in their lives, and I want to see God do such amazing things through them and in them. And so I just pray that you guys would partner with me. There's 30 of them, and there's 30 college students, and you guys would just partner with me and just lifting them up, and just that this time would be a time that would be a reflection, and challenge, and refinement for them. And it would be this opportunity for them to just pour themselves out as an offering, and serve the people of Kenya. And as well, I also want to just be praying for, just continue, I know you guys are, but just continue to pray for these Kenyan guys. You know, as I spend more and more time with them, I'm starting to see, and things are starting to be revealed to me as to, you know, the lies they're believing, the differences in cultures, and the difference between culture and truth for them. You know, and we have the same issues in the U.S., but just being able to walk, as God is revealing it to me, to be able, I just pray that they would begin to just open their hearts up and open their minds up to really what they're believing and why they're believing it. And I you know, that's my prayer, that you guys would continue to just lift them up, and just continue to you know, to pray that those barriers would be broken down, those cultural rituals that they're so used to adopting from generation to generation will be broken, not in any other name, but in Jesus' name. And then on top of that, you know, just that they would just come back to the truth, and they would believe the truth, and they would walk in the truth, as one person individually, then as a team collectively, then as a community together, and then as a country, is what my heart's desire is. And on top of that, if you guys, just a prayer, it's just over my heart, you know, just even being in Kenya, there, you know, God, like I said, God has done so much refinement in me, and I just pray that as I walk into this new season with Journey here, that I wouldn't believe the lies, that I wouldn't believe that I'm not adequate or equipped or have what I need, or that I would not believe that my God is too small, but that I would walk in boldness and absolute boldness, that God is who He says He is, that God is a provider, that I will be able to do what I do with excellence because He's with me. I just pray that you guys would lift me up in prayer just as we do that together. I just pray that I would ask that you guys would pray for our team as well. Basically, our team there's Nathaniel and Kristen, our leaders. There's Hannah, who I work with. There's two other guys named Cody and Edward. And you just lift us up that we would not fall for the lies and the just the lies, honestly, of the devil and his ploys and his tries to falter us and to throw us off the path. That we would just stay on the straight and narrow. We would stay united as a team. We would stay together because that makes us a force for good, and that makes us a force for our God. And so I just pray that you would lift them up as well. And again, I mean, that's kind of those are some of the prayer requests, just some things you guys can be praying for. And I just wanted to kind of send you guys a video and just kind of let you know what's been going on a little bit. I love each one of you guys. I miss you guys. I look forward to being able to come back and just kind of share a little bit of the story before I jump back into Kenya, and just kind of share with you what God has done and the wins and the growth that we've seen, just kind of share with you guys the story. I look forward to it, and so look forward to another post in probably at the end of May or beginning of June, and I look forward to letting you guys know what else is going on and what else God is doing, so I hope you guys all have been doing great, and God has been doing a lot in your lives, and things have been happening, and so I pray that you guys continue to do well and be well, and I'll talk to you guys soon, and expect an update from me soon. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great one, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday, because I think that's when I'm posting this. So talk to you guys later. See you.